Check, check. Welcome to Yoga. I'm Deborah. I have with me today two co-teachers, Tim and Cindy will be with us shortly. My mats are on the floor to be able to move in various positions in this cross-like position. I have a block. I'm vertically challenged. And then I have a chair without the back, so if I were to have really long legs, I could put my legs up the chair and they could move through where the back normally is and comfortably rest. I also have a pranayama pillow, so a small bolster, and then I have a blanket in case I get cold when I am putting my legs up the chair. Welcome. I know it sounds funny, but can you allow yourself just a moment or two to arrive? Because oftentimes it seems like our body is where it's at, but our minds and our thoughts are elsewhere. So we want to bring everything to the mat, to the present moment. And if it's okay, invite your eyes to close. If it's not, then just gently focus your gaze. And allow yourself a moment just to notice the quality of your mood. What is your mood like this morning? Noticing your thoughts. Noticing sensations that might be present in their body or not. Allow your attention to move to your heartfelt desire, affirming to yourself that life is living you with meaning, purpose, and value, and believing it to be true here and now. And allow your attention to move to your inner resource, that place of calm, well-being. And perhaps your words are not my words. Perhaps your words are ease or ground. And if it's helpful, bring an image to mind, a favorite place, a favorite person, animal. It could be a spirit animal, a power animal, a divinity. Bring it to your mind's eye. And as your eyes rest upon this image, can you open your senses to it? Can you bring the skin in? If you're out in an environment, perhaps you feel a breeze, feel the warm sunshine. Bring the taste in your mouth online. Bring your smell online. What does this particular place, person, animal, divinity smell like? Fully immersed in this experience with your image. Bring your ears online. What do you hear? What sounds are about? And notice the effect that all of these senses and this process has on the body. Where and how are you experiencing inner resource in your body? Is it in your core, in your tongue, in your chest? Is it in your head? Is it in your big toe? There's no right or wrong answer. There's just the experience, just as it is. And know that at any time during this practice or during your day, you can come back to your inner resource, experiencing that sense of calm and ground. And if it feels okay, please move with me into your intention. If you want to stay here with inner resource and just experience inner resource, that's fine too. However, I would like to move into intention just so we can move this practice along. What is it you wish to receive from your practice, from your day, or perhaps it's something you've been working on for a while? Bring it online. Place it into a statement, believing it to be true, and then repeat it to yourself a couple of times, aloud or silently. And allow the intention to move into the into the background rather. Become aware of your whole body, wherever it's at, seated, lying on the floor, on your bed. Sense into your jaw, mouth, left nostril, right nostril, both nostrils at the same time. Left eye, left temple, cheek, and brow. Right eye, cheek, temple, and brow. Sense both eyes at the same time, noticing how this experience affects your mind and body. Sense your whole face, forehead, scalp, back of the head, neck, throat. Stay with the idea of the neck and throat for a while and release any unsaid words. Perhaps you had that dialogue in your head or in the mirror with somebody about something and your mind just ran with it. La 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 blah blah blah, right? Let it go. Feel the constriction in the throat and the head release. Sense into the left shoulder, the left upper arm, elbow, forearm, left hand, fingers and thumb. The whole left arm and hand is radiant sensation. Sense in. Can you feel energy or sensation moving outwardly, out of the arm, inwardly, within the arm? What do you notice? Base of the neck, right shoulder, right upper arm, elbow, forearm, right hand, fingers and thumb, the whole right arm, hand and fingers as radiant sensation, sensation inside and outside. And inquire, what do I notice? What sensations are present? Opening to both arms, both hands at the same time, and noticing the effect that this has on your mind. The base of your neck, upper chest and upper back, ribs and middle back, abdomen and lower back, the pelvic bowl, left hip and buttock, left upper thigh, knee, foreleg, shin and calf, left foot and toes, the entire left leg and foot, the pelvic bowl, right hip and buttock, upper right thigh, front and back, knee, foreleg, shin, calf, right foot, the whole right leg as radiant sensation, experiencing both legs and feet at the same time and noticing the effect that this has on your body and your mind. Observing the entire body, front side, back side, left side, right side, above and below, the entire body as radiant sensation. And as you see the entire body, imagine a line going from the top of your head all the way down to your feet, separating left and right. Bring your attention to the left side of the body, allowing the breath to move into the left side of the body. And imagine again the entire body, that same line from above your head, separating left from right. And allow your attention to move to the right shore, or the right side of the body. Breathing to the right side of the body. Again, envisioning your entire body wherever it's resting. And take that same imaginary line and separate upper body from lower body. We're going to work with the upper body, allowing your breath to move into the upper body. And again, last time, envision the entire body, same imaginary line separating upper body and lower body. Allow your senses to move into the lower body and bring your breath into the lower body. Breath breathing into the legs, feet, wherever the breath is needed. And envision the entire body breathing, your natural rhythm or cadence to your breath. And allow yourself to notice the quality of your mood, the quality of the thoughts. Temperament of the body. And if at any time you need to bring inner resource back online, bring it back online with you. Feeling a sense of ease and comfort. And if it feels okay, we're going to move into some gentle movement. Flutter your eyes open and closed a few times, especially if you're in a really bright room. Just easing the eyes back into that open, alert state. We're going to slide forward. Relax your arms down by your side. Fingers and hands are at ease. Spine is growing tall. Take an inhale with me. As you exhale, bring your chin to your chest. We're going to stay here for 2 breaths. And inhale, bring your head back up. As you exhale, bring your ear to your shoulder. Stay for 2 breaths. On your next inhale, the head's going to come up. And as you exhale, gently bring your ear to the other shoulder. On your next inhale, invite your head to lift up. And we're going to take our ear to the other shoulder. This time, we're going to change our gaze and look down past the armpit toward the floor, outside of the thigh. 2 breaths. As you inhale, bring your chin back center, and we're going to move to the other side. So hang here for a minute. Notice if the back of the neck and the shoulders are a little bit more open. And then you're going to take your chin and move to where you can see over the armpit, outside of the thigh, towards the floor, breathing in. On your next inhale, bring the chin back to the center. 2 breaths here. And inhale, lift your chin back up. We're going to take and change our gaze. So we're going to turn and change your gaze in one direction and move in the other direction. Being really gentle with your neck. That cervical spine is very, very delicate. Inhale, come around. Exhale, come back. Come back to center and place your hands to your thighs. I'd like to do eye movement just as a reinforcement to what Cindy was teaching earlier this week. And we're going to pretend like we're watching the clock, but a large clock, a big giant clock. And your eyes are going to go up to 12, and just your eyes are moving here. And you're going to come out and you're going to go to 3, and then you're going to look down to 6, and you're going to move out to 9, and then you're going to come back up to 12. Invite your eyes to close. Open them back up. We're going to go back up to 12. You're going to come counterclockwise out to 9, down to 6, over to 3, back to 12. Invite them to close. Invite them to open. Now take your hand and close one of your eyes and cover it. We're going to look up at 12. We're going to go over to 3, down to 6, over to 9, up, close. Open the eye, keep the other one closed, looking up at 12, look out to 9, down to 6, over to 3, back to 12, and close. So we're going to switch the eye that we're working with. You're going to cover the other eye, keeping that eye closed. Open to 12, clockwise first, 12 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 12, invite it to close. Invite it to open counterclockwise from 12 to 9, 9 to 6, 6 to 3, back to 12, invite it to close. And release your hands down. We're going to open the mouth, stick out the tongue, roll your eyes up into the back of your head, and then close. This next one, we're going to try it with some sound. So you're going to open, look up, and go, ah. Very nice. So take a breath with me. And can you hum like a bee when you exhale? Try to exhale all the air out. Take an inhale. And as you're humming, can you explore the sensations that this humming bee breath creates in your body? Can you feel your throat vibrating, your chest, your upper back, ribs? What sensations are you experiencing? I'm just offering you a felt sense of what I'm experiencing. You experience what you're experiencing. So let's take 2 more breaths like that. And an inhale. Open mouth side out. One more time. Beautiful. Again, releasing your hands down to the floor. We're going to circle those fingers around. Opposite direction. And take your hands and bring your hands up to the tops or the caps of your shoulders. Bring your elbows into touch. Lift them up. And just exploring your range of motion. And we're going to switch the direction. So you're going to bring it up, back and around. Nicely done. And really relax the hands down. So I'm going to push my block off, back behind me, and move into the feet. I'm going to take a moment to just feel my feet firmly on the floor, my connection to this earth, to my present moment, affirming to myself, I am present, I am grounded, I am here. And sense what that means for you here and now. Lift your toes and set them down. Lift your toes and set them down. We'll press into the big toes and release them. And press into the big toes and release them. Try your pinky toes and release. And pinky toe and release. We'll lift the heel up. And set the heels down. And lift them up. And set them down. Try one more. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Take your feet out an inch or two, and we're going to work with lifting the toes and the balls of the feet up off the floor so you can feel those shins activating and set them down. Can you inhale them up? Exhale them down. Inhale up and exhale down. Nicely done. I'm going to place my hands further towards my knees. I'm going to pull my chest through. So just like my arms are the arches, I'm going to pull through. And then keeping my hands on my knees, I'm going to drop back, round out. You can bring your chin to your chest if it feels okay. Tuck your pelvis. Coming forward and pressing back. And notice your breath pattern. Now breathe with me. So if you're ready, come forward with an inhale. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Come back, tall spine. Take an inhale. I want you to exhale, come forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Come back to center, tall spine. We're going to turn, gentle twist in one direction. Noticing where you're tight and where you're not, and breathing into the tighter muscles. Come back to center. Inhale, exhale. And with me this time, take an inhale. Exhale, move to the other side. Inhale yourself back to center. Nicely done. Taking the feet, stepping them out. We're going to move into an around the world. So we're going to come across, around the world, and move in a manner that is, distinctly for your body, where you're at right now. So if you're really warm, you've been out, moving about, perhaps you've just had an intense exercise class, your body feels warm, and you have greater range of motion, greater flexibility. One more. All right, and now we're going to go in the opposite direction. One more. Nicely done. You're going to take your forearm, you're going to set it onto the top of your thigh and release your other arm. The arm is relaxed, fingers are moving towards the floor. Feel the side body. Perhaps the low, middle back. And then bring your arm up. Reach your fingers to the ceiling. Reach a little bit more, so open the rib. Relax the arm down and bring the arm over the head, increasing the stretch. Lifting the arm up. Now change the position of your torso. So we're looking to go towards the corner. Release your arm down, reaching for your ankle. And here you can press into your shoulders or press into your upper back by way of pushing your chest back, rounding out your upper back. And then release. Again, reach for the toes, the ankle, the foot, and then press back. Relax. And on your next inhale, place your hands to your thighs and bring yourself up. We're going to go to the other side. So you're going to come onto your forearm. Relax your hand and your arm down towards the floor. Sweep those fingers across the floor, the wall, the ceiling, reaching up, and relax. Allow your body to arch over. All right, and bring that hand back up, and we're going to change the direction of the torso, so you're reaching corner, the opposite side of the room. That hand down, reaching for the ankle, the floor, the foot, rounding the back, and release. Let's try that again. Reaching, striving, rounding out the back, and release. And we're going to place our hand to our thigh, take an inhale, and lift ourselves up. My chair. Chair is. It does provide a sense of balance. So if we're balance challenged or we're just new to the process, we can step our leg that's furthest away from the chair back in a split leg stance here. Now take that front knee, bend. The back heel is moving towards the floor or on the floor. Now straighten that front leg and hinge forward, flat back. Inhale yourself up. Use your breath. Exhale, bend that front knee. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, come forward. If you like a little bit more intensity, you can release the chair out to the sides. They can be in jet arms or airplane arm. Well, I guess this would be jet. Breathe into the sensation on the back of the legs. Inhale, come on up. We're going to switch sides. So bring it up. A split leg. Hinging from the hip, come forward, breathing into the back of the legs. Maybe you feel it in your glutes, low back. We can attempt to bring our arms connecting. Inhale up. Back to the original side here. Okay, so we can work with a kickstand leg here. So the toes are on the floor and the ankle is being greeted by your heel. Sweep your arm up and take a moment to imagine what type of tree during this season are you, or in this season of your life. If it feels okay, you can release the chair, a little counterbalance arm, or grow your branches into that tree, envisioning yourself deeply rooted. And gently release. We're going to move to the other side. Off to the side. And come to the floor. So to come to the floor today, myself down, kneeling, swing legs around. And lower myself down. Extend the legs. Engage the core, draw one knee up, give it a hug, and we're going to go into a twist. So you can do it do a more proper twist where the feet are flexed and we come across. So just do your favorite twist. Then come back to center. Draw both knees up. Back is flat. We're going to switch. So send the other leg down. Whatever twist you chose for that on the other side, unless you have some kind of special injury or situation. Come back to center. Both knees in. Give yourself a hug. Rock from side to side. Okay. Now we're going to rock and roll along the spine. So we're going to come on up. Give yourself a couple good rocks. Massage along that spine. Good. And then let's take a look and do an experiment on what our heart rate is. So let's get everybody's heart rates. Cindy's at 75. I'm at 109. Where are you at, Tim? 66. Well. Imagine your back body sinking into warm sand, like one of those black rocks, resting on the beach. Okay, we're going to take that left leg, float it to the ceiling, and point and flex. $58. Cindy's at 58 from 75. I went to 68. 56, nice. All right, and set it down. Other leg comes up, foot to the ceiling, point and flex. And set it down. Bring your hands up to the ceiling, open and close. Nicely done. So we're gonna gently push that chair out of there and bring our feet to the floor and scooch around on the floor. I'm gonna bring the bolster, and you can also use a blanket that is rolled, a pillow. And again, if you have a tight chest, you can put a block under your head to pick you up. If your shoulders are tight, you can put blocks, pillows, blankets, towels are also a really good option under your arms up. Okay, you're just going to gently come off the bolster and move into your favorite position for Shavasana. Pose. begin to wiggle your toes, fingers. Stretch. We're going to close with the humming bee breath, allowing that to calm the system down. You're going to take an inhale. Take a moment to notice the effects. It's very calming, soothing breath. Bringing your hands to your heart and bowing your head to your heart. It is with great love, honor, and respect that we bow to our heart, our inner teacher. Bring your hands up to your third eye. I pray you know your blessings. To your lips, I pray you taste your blessings. To your heart, I pray you feel your blessings. Namaste. 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 Great day.